Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Be Amplified podcast. I'm Amy Patee, the show host. And if you're brand new here, this is a show for conscious female entrepreneurs who are attuned to their inner energy, their frequency, and they want to let that lead in their business. So welcome. Thanks for being here. And today is the third episode within my December series where we are wrapping up 2025 so that we can step into 2026 with greater clarity and ease and flow. And so if you are tuning in for the first time within this series, I recommend going back and listening to the last two episodes as they are part of this series, and they really help lay the foundation for what I'm going to invite you to do today. And just as a little recap, the first episode in this series, I talked about looking back at this past year and doing a little review to really bring closure to this past year, understand what your successes were, what your failures were, what you want to celebrate and honor, what you need to let go of, what lessons were learned that you're going to bring forth into your business. Doing a little review will help you with all of that and help you bring closure to that previous year, this past 2025 year, so that you can step into 2026 feeling clean and clear. Okay, so that was the first episode of this series. The second episode, I talked about then orienting in the here and now, because it is in the here and now where you begin to set your GPS, set your compass for the next year. So in last week's episode, I guided you through some different prompts that you could use to do some journaling to really assess your current state, the current state of your business, so that you know where are you right now, and having some honest reflection around that will help you then understand where you want to go with more clarity. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Where do you want to go? We are going to dive into some vision casting for 2026 today. And this is the fun part, right? This is the part you've been maybe waiting for. I mentioned in previous episodes how going back and looking at last year just kind of feels like a drag. You may not want to do it, but it's really, really powerful to do it. And this is the fun part. This is the part that we often get excited about. Like, what are we going to create in the new year? And so you might want to jot down these prompts, or again, you could just listen as I'm talking through this episode and press pause. But I invite you to, give yourself a chunk of time to do this process, do this vision casting for 2026. And, you might give yourself a whole weekend, a whole day retreat where you are doing business planning and mapping out 2026. But if you're, on the go, you don't have a lot of time, even if you just sit down for 10 minutes and, do a few breaths, maybe do a guided meditation, let yourself become centered, connect with the energy of your business, and then answer these questions, it will start to kind of open up what is next for you in your business. So you'll want to definitely reflect on these questions. Where am I going? Right? Where are you going? Because you are the brand of your business. You are the everything of your business. Where do you want to go next year? And it can be nice to check in with yourself beyond your business about where you want to go, what you want to do, what big plans do you have for yourself. Likely your business, your work, and the money that you make in your business is going to support that. So sometimes it's nice to check in first with just yourself and see what you've got stirring inside of you for the next year. And know that you can then map out your business in such a way that it's going to support you. It's going to support you in living your best life. So where are you wanting to go in the new year? And then what do you see for your business? Do you have some very specific business goals that you want to manifest in 2026? How much money do you want to make in 2026? Are there some new offerings that you want to launch? Maybe you feel like your business needs a complete rebrand or a complete rebirth. Okay, great. What is it being rebranded into? What's the vision for that? And these questions are all very, very basic. These are like little itty bitty starting points for you to just kind of dive in. And of course, you're going to want to go deeper and deeper. And you may want to, map it out month by month. What are you going to be doing in January, February, March, April, May? And things can change. I'm all about change within your business, but having a starting point, having a big picture idea of how your year is going to unfold and what you're going to be doing each month and what kind of income you are going to be generating. All of that is, again, going to not only help your business have, some direction, but it is also going to show you on a personal level how your business can support you in living, again, your best life. So sit down, ask yourself the question in your mind's eye, project yourself into the future and look at your business and write down whatever wants to come through. The first go at this is really for you to just get it out, right? Don't edit yourself. Just write down whatever comes in the moment. You want to be in a state of free flow with whatever wants to come through. And sometimes it can actually be fun to channel your business in a sense. So you can invite your business, think of your business as a separate entity. Even if you are the face and the brand of your business, you can still think of it as a separate entity. And you can ask your business to talk through you. And you can free write what your business wants. Channel your business a little bit. So this can be a really fun exercise for you to just dream big, think outside the box, start to get your ideas out, get your wheels turning, see what your business wants. What do you want? What are you seeing? What are you feeling? What are you sensing? What would be amazing in 2026 for you to bring to life in your business? And then once, you've got it all out, you've got it all on paper, you'll be able to go deeper. You can begin to identify some very specific kind of like landmarks that you're going to be visiting over the course of the next year. And you can get more strategic once you can see those things. And in next week's episode, I'm going to be taking you a little deeper into one specific thing and show you how you can actually get more strategic and get more clear, especially from an energetic and feeling, kind of somatic feeling state, how that can really support us in manifesting our goals in 2026. So I'll be talking about that kind of deeper approach in next week's episode. So stay tuned for that. But before next week, take time, do some vision casting, let yourself imagine what might be possible for you and feel into something big for yourself. Like really let yourself go big if that feels right. Be expansive. This can be, again, where you get to just dream big. There's no limitations right now. There's no restrictions. See what comes through. You're going to pull things in from the potential that is here for you in this life, in this business, on this planet, in this universe. And bring that with to next week's episode, and we'll go deeper with it. Okay, so that's what I've got for you today. Have fun with that. As always, I would love to hear what you are envisioning for yourself and your business in 2026. You can send me an email or shoot me a DM on Instagram. And of course, I would love to support you. So if you want a wing person for this journey into the new year, if you want somebody helping you step into your next level of success, reach out. In the show notes, you can click the link to learn more about my one-on-one mentorship program. I'm also launching my next human design and business immersion in late January. So if you're curious about being a part of a group program, check that out. Lots of other things down there in the show notes for you to check out. Let's connect, and I will catch you on the next episode.